that water. Got that water. No, giddy up, giddy up. She's giving water.
All about natural beauty. Yeah, Slim Reshae.
Hey y'all, today we're trying out Cecred's new protection collection. Let's get into it. Hey y'all, so it is wash day and I'm using the Cecred protection collection to wash this crochet protective style. Now I do have a little bit of leave out, so we're going to be treating our natural hair as well as our protective style. So today I'm using the detoxifying and hydrating shampoo as well as the hydrating conditioner. And y'all, I was so excited for this wash day because this crochet set was literally so cute and it looks so natural. And y'all, when I was wetting my hair and felt these curls going down my back, this was literally giving me a glimpse of what my hair could potentially look like if I continue on this healthy hair journey and growing my natural hair out. Y'all, look at this. Like, if this was my hair, y'all couldn't tell me nothing, okay? Get into the length. This is so crazy, but so satisfying to watch. Now, the first thing that I did was take the detoxifying shampoo and really focus that on my scalp. Now, I did have a lot of product in my hair because I did a wash and go previously. So I did allow this shampoo to kind of go down the shaft of my hair. And I'm not gonna lie, as I was kind of combing this through my hair, it felt so smooth and easy to finger detangle. And as you can see, I only had a little bit of shedding that came out when I was finger detangling in the shower. Something about a shampoo that just cleanses the scalp just does it for me. And I do feel like this detoxifying shampoo did its job. Now, after you shampoo, you want to go ahead and rinse that out of your hair. And it's so important to make sure after you use a clarifying shampoo or a detoxifying shampoo that you follow it up with a hydrating shampoo. Now, I like to do a little double cleanse, especially when I'm doing a wash and go that has heavy products like gel and I have product buildup from the week. So I like to double cleanse using my detoxifying shampoo first, focusing that on the scalp, and then going in with a hydrating shampoo. This one from Cecred is a really nice shampoo. I love their wash day collection, okay? I love it down and I love using it on my natural hair. But again, I was so impressed at how slick my hair was and how easy it was for me to finger detangle with just the shampoo. I love being able to kind of pre-detangle in the shampoo stage before I get to the conditioning step. Now, I will say I kind of wanted to work that into my hair because up under these crochets, honey, I got some bulky braids up under here. So I was really trying to make sure that I was cleansing not only the extensions, but also my scalp and my natural hair as well. So after you do your second shampoo, you want to go ahead and rinse that out of your hair until the water runs clear. Then I'm going in with the hydrating conditioner. If you know, you know, this conditioner from Cecred is that girl, okay? So I applied a lot of this to the shaft of my hair, detangled it, and look how smooth my brush is going through this hair. Y'all, I literally do not have this easy of a detangling process when I use any of my other curly hair, but this curly hair was so easy to detangle. I was shook. Like, so shook. I literally just had a sew-in like a couple weeks ago and it was not this easy to detangle. So the crochet definitely has my heart as of right now. So this is me just sectioning each part of my hair, twisting it off after I detangle, and then I kind of let that sit in my hair for a little bit before I rinsed it out. I keep running my fingers through this hair because I'm like, you know, one day this is gonna be on my vision board and one day my hair is gonna be this thick, okay? So this was how much hair came out during the detangling process, which was not a lot compared to what I normally experience when I'm detangling my curly extensions. Now this hair and scalp balm kind of reminds me of like when you used to grease your scalp back in the day. Now I did use a little bit of that on my scalp, and then I decided to do a wash and go using the Big Papa defining gel as well as the Flex Styling and Hold Foam Mousse from Kiss. And now this is a new product combination that I have not tried yet, but I was like, let me give it a shot. But I actually wind up changing the products that I used halfway through, but nonetheless, this is what my hair looks like fresh out the shower. And I'm using my spray bottle just to ensure that I'm I'm applying this product to damp hair. If you didn't know, you actually use less product when you apply your product on damp hair, and the water actually helps activate the product. So I am doing the shingling method, which is how I like to normally do my wash and goes, and it did take a little bit of time, but I love the results when I do this method. Okay, so I switched products because I just really want to make sure this wash and go lasts. So I went with my tried and true, the bananas gel from the Dew, and that's like their extreme gel, and I put it with the Crazy Sexy Girl honey setting foam. So if you know, you know, she's that girl, been that girl, and I just put them together. I feel like that's like the perfect go-to wash and go combo for me. And sometimes I just like to stick with, you know, what you know, instead of trying something new. Now, I do have Big Papa on this side, and it does look good, but I just wanted that extra hold. So I did switch up and do the Bananas Extreme Gel with Crazy Sexy Curl. So far, I've only had like 1 or 2 like crochet pieces that were not even, meaning they like slid to one side or the other. I just trimmed them. I do not know just yet how I'm gonna remove this, because I don't want to just cut them out, because I could reuse this hair. So stay tuned for how I take this down. I don't know yet, but we're gonna keep going and keep shingling this hair. I would love to see if I could do like a crochet style like this, but do like a twist style or a braid out. Y'all let me know if y'all think I could achieve that with this crochet hair. For some reason, I feel like this hair is so curly, so kinky, and so beautiful. Like, I wouldn't want to even stretch it to try and do any other style besides a wash and go, because look at these curls. Like, they look so defined and literally so natural and match my natural hair texture. I don't know how much louder I can say it, but y'all, this hairstyle is by far one of my absolute favorite natural hairstyles. And this I wore in a long state. Like, I didn't cut it too short. So imagine if I cut it to like my dream curly girl shape. Like, that would eat down so much. So you can see me here, I'm kind of just like finger detangling the knots. So as I did go through my hair, I did have a few knots in the crochet, and the best thing I could recommend is to finger detangle first and then run your detangling brush through it. Now here I'm using that hair and scalp balm and applying it to the base of my hair just to add a little bit of moisture before I go in and start styling. Again, for my natural hair, I am making sure that I am drenching the hair with water, creating my part, and then I'm gonna go in and apply the product. So as you can see, I did switch products, and I'm using the Bananas Extreme Gel as well as the Crazy Sexy Curl Honey Setting Foam. I'm doing that and kind of doing my leave out and finger coiling it as well. So I did a section of the hair that went towards the back to cover up the leave out, and then on each side of my middle part, I'm just shingling my natural hair on the sides. Now here I'm not doing too much blending, but you will see after my hair dries that I kind of twist my hair together to get my leave out to blend with the crochet extensions. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side, and then I'll be back. Well, welcome back, y'all. So this is literally the end of the week. I washed my hair on Sunday, I believe, and today is Saturday of the following week. I'm sorry I didn't show y'all what my hair looked like when it was dry, but this is what it looks like now a week in. And I did style my hair in like this half up, half down situation for a red carpet event that I did this week. So I just want to show you guys what my hair is looking like. However, I also want to show you guys what products I've been using to maintain this protective style. And you already know I had to put Cecred's new protection collection to the test. So let me show you guys what products I've been using. So this is the oil ritual. When I looked at the little info packet that came in the PR package, it actually said that this oil is supposed to be used for like hot oil treatments. But before I read that, I was literally dousing this all over my scalp. And y'all, it felt so soothing. And it's something about me and just using a little bit of oil on my scalp to massage it that just makes me feel like I'm promoting some sort of hair growth. Now, if we're actually promoting hair growth, I don't know. However, I have been applying this oil to my scalp, but it does say you're supposed to use it for hot oil treatments. So I'm excited to try that down the road. Now, another product that I'm sure you guys are interested in is this scalp refreshing spray. Now, this immediately grabbed my eye because of the nozzle, and I was like, wait a minute. She's gonna get up in there. And y'all, when I tell you, she gets up in there, I can get up under my braid and just do a little pump, and it goes directly to my scalp. Now, this definitely has to have, yes, eucalyptus in it. I feel like peppermint oil is in it. Yes, y'all, this is like the ultimate scalp refreshing spray, and it just gets in where you need it to get in. It's going direct to scalp. So when I tell you she's in it, yeah, this is getting up in it, okay? And I love that for me. Like, it's so refreshing, so tingling on the scalp, but it's like a soothing tingle, which I love. This will be perfect for my sewing girlies, my girlies who got a little braid down up under here, crochet, whole 9 clip-ins. This is gonna be for you. And you can also use this if you have like braids or any type of protective style like that. Like, this is getting straight to the stores. I feel like this might be one of the first products that I run out of because she comes in handy. The next product that I've been testing out is the detangling spray. And y'all, this is unlike your typical detangling leave-in. Like, she's liquidy. So I was a little bit nervous because I was like, okay, so is it giving detangle? Because when I spray it, she gives me like wet vibes. She does smell a little bit fallish in my opinion. Like, it kind of smells like TPH by Taraji, one of her body care products. Like, it smells very fall. I don't know how to describe it. It smells like healthy, earthy, but in a good way. So I used this on my hair because I did a wash and go and my hair was feeling a little bit dry. So I was like, let me just add a little bit. And then I was like doing the praying hands method and just kind of separating my hair. I feel like it brought my hair back to life without drenching it in water. And I say my hair, my protective style. It brought this hair back to life, okay? And it just, I don't know, it made it feel soft, it made it feel refreshed. This is a product that I plan on using when I take down this hair because this is a crochet or a feather crochet, and I feel like I'm gonna need to detangle this hair as I remove it since I'm not just cutting it out of my head. So this is definitely something that I'm looking forward to using on my natural hair. Now, this is the hair and scalp balm. Now, I did use this balm to grease my scalp when I was styling my hair, and I feel like it did what it needs to do. My scalp felt greased. But this is also like just a product that you probably can use to break the cast, because I do remember after I let my hair dry, I used that balm, rubbed it in my hands to kind of make it formulate into that oil texture, and broke the cast of my hair. Now, they did also send me a restock of the edge drops, which everyone's been raving about this, and the only downside to this for me is the fact that it's a little bit of a watery consistency. So depending on my hairstyle, I get scared to use, you see that? I get scared to use it because it just go everywhere. Now, I did see a hack on Instagram where the girlies are getting travel size spray nozzles and putting this on their Cecred edge drops. So next time I go to Walmart, I'm gonna grab me a spray nozzle so I can spray this on my edges, because as y'all know, I need to do a little bit of TLC on my hairline, okay? And I think having the spray nozzle on this is gonna be perfect for me to continue to grow in my active style journey in growing out these edges. All in all, congrats to Cecred on their second collection, and thank you so much for sending it to me so I could try it out for the girls. I will say these two products are probably my favorite of the collection. The scalp refreshing spray is perfect for me because I love to get that scalp tingling, okay? But it also just feels so refreshing, especially in the midst of wearing a protective style. Now the detangling spray, on the other hand, it was quite different for me. Like I said, I thought it was going to be more like a leave-in, but she is actually giving kind of that water. Got that water. No, giddy up, giddy up. She's giving water. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I don't even know how to really describe this. All I know is she's not thick like a leave-in conditioner. She's a detangling spray, but the mist is just so gentle on the hair. It almost feels like water, but at the same time, it gives a little bit of slip, just a little bit of slip to help you detangle the hair. So like I said, I'll have to give you guys an update on Instagram stories or something like that as I continue to use this, especially during the takedown of this hairstyle. So I hope you guys enjoyed my initial review of the Cecred Protection Collection. As always, be kind, be true, and be you, Tifful. Bye!
It's Reshae, that you rub your booty. It's Reshae, oh yeah, Reshae.